Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Rezero. I'm Don Peppier and this is Dan Webb.
Yo!
And we have played the build of Watch Dogs 2 recently and we've got some fresh new gameplay here for you today. So I started off by wandering into this guy who's been really rude to me. I tried to buy a car and he wouldn't sell me one.
So you robbed him?
So I hacked him and then I steal his car.
It's a good move. This is the world of Watch Dogs 2 right now.
We start strong, you know, start as you mean to go on.
So we've got about 20 minutes of gameplay or thereabouts and we are going to see some side missions. It's no spoilers, right?
Yeah, no spoilers. No story stuff here.
Spoiler free. So we're going to see some drone stuff, we're going to see a little bit of parkour and some driving or attempted
What's
driving.
past as driving in this world.
So yeah, you played it for what? About 2 hours?
About 2 hours, yeah, overall. So this is kind of like the best bits of what I was playing. I went entirely kind of for the sandbox stuff here. I wanted to see what it's like. It really does remind me quite a lot of GTA, to be honest. I think they've taken the best bits of the most recent GTA games and put it into the Watch Dogs kind of territory.
Yeah, because you were saying that you could do a side story mission, but it was the same one that everyone's just
The E3's it's just gone. We've seen that.
So you tried some crazy.
I've tried some side mission stuff. A lot of this stuff is intended for co-op. You see the prompts here, but we didn't do that thing. It wasn't hooked up to the server, so I attempted it alone. It's good to know that you can do all this stuff alone.
I don't want to do co-op.
You don't want to do co-op, so you want to hit the single. Do you play it solo?
Because I feel like it'd be too easy with co-op. Did they talk much about scaling or?
No, not all. Because I think there's another build of that in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
For now, we're playing a lot of
cool
solo
shit,
stuff.
though, right?
Yeah, man. His drones, and if you go back and see him as well, he's just sat there on his laptop. It's all very kind of authentic in how it would work.
How easy is it to control?
So it takes you're gonna want to practice a little bit. So there are drone races and stuff, are really good for training you up with
some
it.
videos coming on,
and we'll have some of those in the week for those, yeah. But for the drone stuff, it's good because it means you can kind of keep out the action entirely and send your drones in to do the dirty work for you. So here, I'm just trying to scout out exactly where my objective is. I know I've got to destroy 3 shipments, right? I don't know where they are, and so by sending my drone in, I can sort of look ahead. There are people down there that if they see the drone, they're going to shoot it down. So you've got to be stealthy, even when playing with a drone.
Do you only hit one drone? How do the drones work?
The drones work, so you got this guy, and you've got a little RC one, like a little car, and it can hop about and jump. That thing can actually pick stuff up for you as well. So if you want to retrieve something, you can send him in. This guy can't.
So you don't even have to go in?
No, I've actually finished a mission without even setting foot in an enclosure running.
Okay, I think we've got one of those later on.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So this stuff is now, it's good just scouting out. You can all the stuff you can do with your phone in the game, you can do via the drone as well.
Okay, brilliant.
So I can hack this guy, I can get him distracted, I can call the police on him, I can call all the gang members on him. It's really cool. So you can also hack into machines like this. I tried to drive it through the gate, but it didn't kind of work, unfortunately.
I like your thinking though, right?
Right, because you think that'll be nice, you'll get all distracted by it.
Does it just go forward and backwards?
You can control it fully.
Oh, okay.
You can even raise and lower the platform, but I wasn't about, so I didn't need to do that. The level design...
You got to run up, mate. You got to run up.
Trying it. Oh, it's because it's backward as well, so you got to get the whole thing around. Right. So you see the lock these. Obviously, you've got to go there and do it yourself.
Okay. Yeah, they're reinforced gates.
That's what you're doing when you're trying to do these missions, right? You're prodding at the seams, trying to find exactly where the weaknesses are.
Well, this is early on in your gameplay, right? So it's just trying to working out what the boundaries of the game are. Oh wow, can it open doors?
Yeah, man. If you get enough, like you see, you get this momentum in there. And also, you'll see down there there's a little grate at the bottom.
It's a push door.
So I realised for that I need to send my RC car in, and he can attach himself via USB to this stuff, and I can
like BB-8, right?
Exactly like BB-8, yeah. So if you look around, you can see bits. There are windows that are open for the drone, or there are grates in the floor. It all sounds a bit trite, but from a level perspective, it's really cool.
You think about it. If you're gonna have a warehouse, you're gonna have windows that are open.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's not just for a game's sake. It does feel quite authentic.
I think sometimes games go too far in terms of realism. It's just about having fucking fun. That's what video games are.
So the devs told me as well that there are going to be puzzles in this, like revolve around the drones. So you send them in.
What's that little skull?
That's just my little flare. I'm dead set, and it's like, I'm a dead set drone. I don't know why you want to announce that if you're a hacker, but there we go. They're too cool for you. Well, so here I'm just I'm trolling these guys. I'm hiding behind a lamp so they can't see me, and I'm just trying to get that. There's one of the shipments in there, so I'm trying to destroy the car.
How are you destroying it?
I can hack into it, and because everything is on CTOS, I can just make it zoom about
and that car's going to explode though.
Yeah, ideally. I think I messed a little bit. So I fly away to make sure they don't see me.
So if your drone gets destroyed, what happens? Do you have to get a new one? Does it respawn after a while?
It respawns after a while.
Okay.
It's simple as that. It's pretty cool. It does feel a little bit OP, I guess, because you can just keep on sending it in. But if they're triggered...
How long do you have to wait, do you know?
A couple of minutes. but that's usually enough for you to send your other drone in, because you've got 2. That's an explosive. So you got those on Marcus himself, the main character, but then you can also send your drone in with them, and you can detonate them remotely, so you can drop them down, sort of lure people to them, and then just blow them up.
I see, like dropping bombs and shit.
Yeah, that's looking down from quite a while away as well. So see what I mean? It's a bit OP, but it's still fun. I'd rather do this than have to go in myself all the time.
Do you have to take your drone back to... what's his name? Marcus?
Marcus, yeah.
You have to take your drone back to him,
I was playing this on PS4, so you just hold circle, and it comes back to you.
Okay, right, this is another mission now.
So that was that.
Actually, it's a bit parkour, right?
Yeah, so... you know, in like sort of Arkham, in the Batman Arkham games, you got detective mode, right? And Assassins, you got eagle vision. Marcus has got that, but because he's a hacker, he can just kind of tap into the digital realm and see all around him. So I did that earlier, and I saw there's a big bit of data up here. Someone has stashed a cache of data. Yeah, look, that's the kind of mode you get. You just click the stick in to get that. And so this stuff gives you like upgrade points that you can get your DedSec researchers to help get new equipment or new drones and things like that. So I saw there's one up here, and so I just do a bit of simple parkour to go and find it.
So the parkour was a little bit off in this build, right?
Yeah, a few things were glitchy, and it was not quite gluing to the things you expect it to glue to, but when it worked, it feels very satisfying.
Yeah, and I mean, it is worth saying that it's early doors, right?
This is not a final build. This wasn't even the most current build they had at the time, but it's the one they had to show.
I guess it's the one that's most playable in terms of the open world.
That's it. This is the slice of the world they gave us. So
because, like, I mean, we've seen games before that don't come together as a package until the final few weeks,
because that's when all the polishing goes down in development, right?
What's that?
That thing there is a proximity sector. So in the first game, you know, you had to like kind of manually set things up, and you had to wait with things. Anything you do now, you can kind of put a proximity on.
Are you drunk at this point, Dom?
I think I was just so excited about getting all that data, and I was like, woohoo, need to go and find out what it is, get to a terminal.
So we move on now. So look at that.
Yeah, you know,
it's
this
as if someone has edited it in advance.
So this is another one of those co-op missions, and what I've done here is I've identified one of the targets in there, and because my drones at this point have been busted, I'm waiting for them to recharge. I wanted to.
So there's something on the screen that tells you. Oh, okay,
yeah,
the little blue thing.
Yeah, down the bottom that'll get you. But in the meantime, I called the police on one of these gangbangers down here because I just wanted to get rid of him and thin the numbers out a little bit. So I wait until the police, you know...
oh shit, he's arrested him.
Yeah, there was a gunfight going on, and I was like, fuck, I'm out. So I wanted this to kind of go down. This guy sees me, unfortunately.
Oh, is he throwing rocks?
Yeah, man, they're trying to get the drone down any way they can.
Oh, man. So instead of shooting, they'll throw rocks and shit.
I guess there's a police down there. I didn't think of that, actually, because the police are about I don't want to shoot, so he's throwing rocks instead.
Yeah, because they start shooting, right?
Nice little detail, that.
I love that the cops have just got in there.
I think
oh shit!
I get a bit bored now, and I just try and get it like, oh, come on, I want this mission to get done. They didn't arrest who I want them to arrest, so I go and
oh my god,
do another little.
What about the cops?
Whatever.
You just wiped out the cops. You're savage, mate. Savage.
You see the guy down there as well. Now he's like, so hey, something's up. It's like Metal Gear, I guess, in that respect. Now they'll shoot me down. I guess there's no cops. They ain't got a.
So is that what they did? They just shut your drone down. Oh, and I see the cooldown timer now.
Yeah, you see, right? So it's the radial dial around it. So this is now your RC drone I send in. My other guy put the bomb down, but he didn't get close enough to detonate it. So I know there's one in there. And so I send my little zippy guy. I don't know if I jump with him at this point, but he's got a really high jump on him, so he can like clear obstacles. I killed a dog as well, man. I feel bad.
Oh shit! You absolute animal.
I am. I feel worse about that than killing
humans.
Savage,
mate. Savage.
See what I've done here is I've made my explosive device bleep. So beep 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 beep, and it's that'll draw the guys in. Like, huh? What's this? Very Metal Gear, you know what I mean? Like you can do that kind of thing.
What's that other one? Is that the other explosive device?
Yeah, I think I just threw a dog around by detonating that. So the little red clinkers, that's the explosives. I'm just trying to lure them in without getting myself too close. So yeah, there we go. Dropped another one. Got their attention. Hey, what's that guy? These are both my objectives.
Explode it, mate. Explode it.
I'm waiting for them to come in.
Now, explode it. Explode it.
Close enough. There we go. Yeah. Oh, even the dog, man.
How do you hit the dog from there again?
Those things, like I said, they've got a big radius on them. They've got a lot of blast. So this guy can pick things up as well. Your little drone is capable of retrieving hard drives.
So he's just grabbing like their phones and shit.
Yeah, and no one knows that was me. No one knows that was Marcus at this point. Despite me being sat across there in the hallway like a homeless guy, you know.
It'd be nice, like, I'd like to do it like that, but stealthily. He's just sat there over there, just with his
in his pants on his laptop.
Yeah, there's a story behind this. Dom's just decided to, instead of, because you can turn him into whatever customization wise.
He can be like proper edgelord goth. He can be hipster.
And Dom's gone for pants, just wearing pants.
I thought if I was looking like someone that ran away from their girlfriend's place, you know. Right.
There's a little graphic there.
Yeah, so the whole DedSec stuff, it's all really nice looking. The idea behind that is everything you do in the open world, everything sandboxy, it feeds into a follow account on like the kind of social networks.
Okay.
The more of those you got, the quicker you're going to get things researched, and the more missions are going to open up to you. And it's a really nice way of making everything in the sandbox kind of worthwhile, worth doing. So again, this is another co-op one. I didn't really know what my objective was here. It said download the files, but
Get them downloaded, mate.
I tried to get there with my drone, but it didn't work, so I figured out it had to be Marcus himself that was there.
Get them downloaded, mate.
Oh yeah, so this I hacked into the
That might have been
forklift.
more helpful if you stood on the forks.
Oh,
right?
let's climb up there and then jump across, right?
I guess, yeah.
It's
alright.
like a little step platform thing.
Okay,
Yeah, so that's right.
alright.
I'm looking forward to seeing the more story-based like platforming puzzles. You can see the team behind Assassin's Creed has got some input here, because the visual language and the kind of environmental stuff, it's all very Creedy. It feels like.
So how many files have you got to get? Does it
Just
say?
that one, and see that in the bunker over there in the shipping
Okay.
container.
Oh, there we go.
This is my 3D printed gun, and I thought I'll thin the hood a bit first. Not bad, is it?
Headshot, headshot. Wait, does this work?
There's something that came out, so you can 3D print all your weapons back at your HQ.
Both.
I caught up there. This guy wasn't quick enough to get onto the thing. You can hack their phone and prevent them from making phone calls.
Okay.
But I wasn't close
cavalry's
enough.
here now, right?
But yeah, now they've got like a whole bunch of people coming in.
What's the shooting like?
Satisfying. It's very loose. It's very kind of simple. I actually picked up a Desert Eagle kind of pistol later on, and
Can't beat a good old Desert Eagle,
it
right?
had some real kickback on that, so you felt that. This thing's very stable and very, again, it feels a little bit about. You saw the
Drones
headshots
out,
from
mate.
distance.
Drones out.
So yeah, this is the guys coming back
shit,
up, and I
okay.
thought, you know what's going to do this? A bomb. I had to use this thing all the time. I loved it. Just sort them out. Look at that.
Fuck,
Instantly, just took them out. Unfortunately, there's a lot of backup on the way. See, he's calling as well. But then I intercept his phone and kind of block
Okay,
it,
that's cool.
and again try and get him arrested.
Oh shit, forging evidence. Okay, I like that.
So yeah, that's just Marcus sat there going like, this guy has been looking at dodgy websites, and you know, you can send a
Oh,
report,
shit, man.
geotag him with your ping and all that
What's
kind of
that
stuff.
you just dropped? Oh, is that an
That
explosive?
was another explosive. I'm trying to get everyone in the area to get there. Do a kind of more for your money kind of thing, I guess. Don't think it works. I think it gets shot down.
Can you customise the drones and stuff, do you know?
Yeah, you can do paint jobs for them. I didn't see anything
What
in
about
terms
putting
of.
like guns and machine guns on them?
See, I didn't know that. When I was using the little one, I kept thinking it was like Rainbow Six Siege, and I was trying to zap people,
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
that don't work, unfortunately.
Well,
but
like
again,
Twitch.
yeah, that's the one. See, the police are here to arrest that guy now. They're pretty on it. They know
Oh shit,
exactly
they're
where they're
starting like a fight, shootout with them.
Yeah, so in the top right corner, you might in a minute see like the gang is in contact with the police or whatever, and so it's nice just to have a diversion. I wasn't playing this as I was playing more and more. I found out that you can actually do that to create a whole diversion and sneak around the police and the gang.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think that's what I'd probably do. I'd want to treat it like almost like a stealth game.
Like Deus Ex, right? The idea you can get through anything without killing, really.
Yeah, I'd love to do it like that. That you're a hacker, not like this kind of crazy murderer.
Yeah, right. That's exactly.
Because in the last one, like Aiden Pearce just killed everyone.
It's indiscriminate murder.
It's badass.
I think there is some killing required throughout the game, but yeah, I think for the most part you can play
Yeah,
it
but
without
you know what I
having
mean?
to
If
kill.
you've got to kill a big boss, man, fair enough. But you don't want to kill his minions.
Yeah, right.
You
You
cut
don't.
the head off the snake. You don't want to cut the tail off.
Right.
Otherwise, you just.
Speaking of which,
as I say, that
gonna
just explodes someone's face.
indiscriminate murder. It's fine. Say that in the top right, you've got the police are in contact with the Batver and stuff like that.
Conflict.
Conflict. Sorry.
Well, contacts.
Yeah. Well, they have contacted to get in
Yeah.
conflict. So I thought here I could just hack it all through my drone and have it around to download the data. But I think it needs me as a character, as Marcus, sat on it to download this stuff.
Okay, so yeah. 'Cause otherwise, it'd be a little bit too easy, right?
I guess you can't do everything with your drone. It's making you take a bit more of an active role.
Yeah.
So I get down there. Things don't go quite to plan.
But they could have done.
They could have done. I guess.
I mean, you didn't have to go. Oh, love
That's
it.
his. What's the name? What do you call that? What's the Birmingham word you used?
I can't remember. What did I call it? What did I call it, Rich?
The
A zippy.
Zippy,
A
that's it, yeah.
I swear.
The little nose
Yeah, I swear. People used to call
You know what? I'd have one
snooker
of
ball in a sock
them.
as a zippy. Obviously, this is like putting a, like a
This is the San Francisco
like a
version.
lanyard, right?
Yeah,
Like a cotton lanyard.
Snooker ball on the lanyard.
Yeah.
You know what? You carry that around in real life, and people wouldn't think like that's not a weapon. That's just something.
No, people would think that's a weapon. They really would.
So now I notice the download bar's going up because I'm sat on the point.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think I get through it very quickly because there's a lot of
It's really
reinforcements
slow,
walking around.
like really slow.
Yeah, right. If I did this stealthily and just kind of sat in here up top, without anyone noticing, I probably
Somebody
would
throwing
have.
grenades at you as well.
Yeah, there's a guy to the right down there who's grenading me.
Yeah.
I think he got underneath me.
Shit,
so the data should have been destroyed, but it wasn't.
No, it's bulletproof data, mate. And bomb-proof data. Oh shit! You're going down,
That's some heavy encryption. Yeah, this is me. That's me done. It's tricky. This game has taught me that you want to do things as stealthily as possible. You don't want to get in gunfights because you're not a trained soldier, right? You're not a marine.
You're a trained dancer, though, mate. You're a trained dancer.
I was just trying to have a nice time here.
So this is oh wow, Jesus.
She wasn't happy about that.
I thought she was going to punch you. So for the last like 4 minutes or so, we're going to just quickly run through some of the more social aspects, some of the more like fun little kind of sides. So you've got an emote wheel, right?
Yeah, that's the.
Talk us through some of the emotes. Like you got dance.
You can dance, you can insult, you can greet, you can cheer, and you can pacify. There might be more coming in that, but that's in the build I was in.
Missed one. Flirt.
Oh, flirt, yeah. I flirt with a lot of people. I like flirting with like the big burly men and see what they did. I talked to one of them. I was like, "Hey, you got it going on." The guy's like, "Oh, thanks, go." I was like, "Okay."
But yeah, so there's a load of stuff that you can do as well.
So
like
I'm just dancing to a guy playing the banjo here,
and they react to you as well, right?
Yeah. This guy was a bit confused at first, but then he's totally down with it now. Look at that,
right.
he's
He's
proper
got a dancer.
So I thank him. Yeah, it's like,
well,
cheers,
well
dude.
done, well
Thank
done.
you. I had a good time. And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it, Doug."
Yeah, don't worry about it, man.
So this is just me going down.
Pacify him. Flirt with him. Wow, well done. Wow.
It's getting in with the San Francisco lifestyle down here, you know.
But yeah, there's a load of crazy stuff that you can do.
I think I'll go and talk to a dog now. Like,
can pet
you can
dogs?
literally watch dogs in this game. That's one of the
Okay.
best things about it.
Can you watch dogs too?
In co-op, you can. I can watch dogs. I can watch dogs too.
So you can just hack people for money.
Yeah.
You can.
It's like very much like the first game. I think
You can go shopping.
I've heard this quite a lot. You know, people say Watch Dogs 2 was okay. It had
Watch
some
Dogs
flaws. Sorry, Watch Dogs 1 was okay. It had some flaws. But Watch Dogs 2 is very much the Assassin's Creed 2.
Be careful, Dom. Those are big words.
I wasn't honestly a pretty big fan of the original Watch Dogs, but there's
was.
a lot of the more social stuff. It feels a lot more sandboxy. And look at the colour, you know, there's not that boring, dirgy grey palette that the first one was kind of built around.
Wait, I love sea lions. Is that what your T-shirt is?
I went and changed into that earlier because I thought, I do love sea lions, you know.
Okay, and you're still wearing your pink boxer shorts.
And my sandals as well.
And then taking a selfie.
Yeah, and my retro hat that I bought from the shop earlier
like
on
it.
as well. So yeah, you can do this a lot. You can actually get followers from taking selfies with certain people in
So
certain
it's like
places.
you have your own little Instagram in game as well.
Yeah, there's I can't remember what the app's called, but on your phone you can open it up and you can go to basically the Instagram app, and it'll give you locations to go to, and if it's called ScoutX, that's the one.
And
So
what?
if you go there,
It's just the landmark. It's
like landmarks and sort of like notable characters, and if you get snapshots with them, they'll start following you and they can help you out, and it's quite a cool system, really. It doesn't. What I like about this game, it's not self-conscious about like kind of how twee it's being with this whole social thing and the whole San Fran thing. It's very open to be like, oh yeah, we're stupid. You've seen Wrench, right? The guy with the emoticon mask.
No.
So he's one of the main
Oh
story
yeah,
characters.
I have. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Deadmau5.
Yeah, right. So that they're cool. They're going down this kind of road, and they're like they're willing to take the piss out of themselves in a very knowing way, and it makes the whole tone of it seem a little bit less uber hacker serious than the first game did.
Yeah, well, Aidan Pierce was very like straight-laced character. He's like, shit, lost my family.
I've got to get revenge.
Whereas this guy, he's been wronged, but he's also got it's like stick it to the man kind of thing.
That's
right?
exactly it. So he's just like kind of having a good time. It really does remind me a lot of Mr. Robot. These guys feel like F Society at the most jubilant. You know what I mean? Like,
so you can. There's loads of clothes shops. You can. We'll do another video about the HQ, but you can 3D print guns. All that crazy
there's a lot of customization here. A lot of customization.
Dance. You can pet dogs. You can take selfies. You can dance. You can flirt with people.
You can just walk down the street flipping everyone off.
Yeah, you can.
I think at this point, this
you can
girl.
rob people.
I try and talk to a dog, and she gets
This is my favourite bit coming up.
Oh wait, I think I do. There's a couple of bits going on, right? So she volunteers at a soup kitchen. I'm sure she's very nice, and she's got like a lot going on.
Right, that's great. Yeah.
But she didn't want me to talk to a dog, so I'm gonna get her arrested for murder.
Okay, so that seems like a fair response. So you've called the cops on her now, right?
Yeah, you can do that to pretty much anyone. You can forge evidence on
So
them.
you're just going to take a photo with this. I guess he's a mime, is he? Like a living statue?
Street performer.
I
guess.
love that you can change the brightness.
See, it's taken a lot of beats from GTA. Do you not think,
Yeah.
like in this kind of thing? But for the best, they've taken the best parts.
To finish off, Dom, She's getting arrested. The cops are here. You absolute animal.
It's what she deserves. She didn't let me touch her dog.
Awesome. Thanks very much, folks. There's loads more Watch Dogs 2 videos, so stick with the channel, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.